I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass.
I'm gonna beat your motherfucking asshole.
Oh, honey, grab your popcorn because the drama is piping hot. Karlissa just got roasted. I'm talking dragged like we've never seen before. It all started when she threw some serious shade, but y'all know Joseline isn't the one to stay quiet. Oh no, sis rolled right up and gave Karlissa the business. And let me remind you, Joseline's not your average chick. She's gone toe-to-toe with the police before, y'all. Things got messy when Karlissa came for Joseline's Hygiene. And let's just say it spiraled from there. Now, the streets are buzzing, and both these ladies have receipts. So is the tea scalding or just lukewarm? Let's spill it all on this juicy showdown.
Well, your baby freaking. Dinero, 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 dinero. Dinero, 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 dinero. When that potato funky, funky. How much was that? You ever heard of that? You ever heard of this right here? Right here? That's what you did right there. Just that. And we resource in 28 days. You can get that.
And y'all gonna leave her sit right here? In my face.
In my face, you right here.
I'm sorry. I have some Casalegos, babe.
Look this lady over.
Oh, y'all, somebody better come get Karlissa's messy behind because she just got dragged like never before. Joseline rolled up on her after Karlissa had the audacity to call her funky.
Let's in on the Joseline situation. Okay, so I'm gonna fill you guys in on that, whether they like it or not, because I just think it's necessary. Y'all notice I didn't say too much because you know when my money be on the line, I know how to hold water. Okay, when my money be on the line, I know that's when I know how to hold water. If you don't want me to tell your business, you need to give me a check and tell me don't tell my business. Okay, so what had happened was I hit a soft spot unintentionally. I hit a soft spot because I thought she was adorable, you know, and just a ball of fun at the beginning. I didn't have nothing against her, but if you pay attention, she was throwing like little subliminals. I don't like people to do me too much like that. I don't know how to be quiet and be like, I don't know how to do the fake. What is you talking about? Get to the point. So she didn't like that I hit a soft spot because she said something about the baddies and they didn't put it in there because I guess that's what she wanted. But if she should have let the whole thing play out and it made it look like I just came for her, but no, she got mad about the baddies or tried to put them down in some way. And it wasn't in there at all. I had so many people that was on set with me who said, what happened to that part? That's the part that made y'all go left. And so, yeah, she must have said, I said, take my out. But anyway, that's, you know, what happened when you got, you know, a little bit of stake in the company. That's okay. I respect that. Your underarms stink. I just think your actions stink. And I told her that, but they ain't put that on there either. But that's just what it was. Her, you know, that's her network. I get it. In a couple years after I've been there for a while, maybe we could play the real shit. I said, my Lord, ain't nobody this damn fine smell this funky. I had to myself like, oh, come on, baby. It's a whole lot of mans in here. Everybody think it's looking at each other. It's her ass. Tia, no, Tia smelled. We all smelled her. We thought it was Tokyo, but it was Tia. Cause Tokyo don't look like she go to the dentist, not never ever, okay? I don't give a nobody said that mother ain't never been to the dentist. I bet you if we ask her dentist, she gonna tell you right now, Allah, it ain't no dentist available.
Purchase your tracks today.
Girl, yeah, Joseline gonna try to say my breath stink, knowing that was her mother underarms. And if your underarms stink, what's the rule? Your ass stink.
But if we can't really hear and have a good
So
time,
when she say
make it fun.
Girl, Karlissa must not know who Joseline is, cause sis don't play. Joseline will throw hands with anybody who steps out of line, period. I mean, we talking about the same woman who squared up with armed police officers, okay? I still don't know how Joseline walked away from that one. But Karlissa out here wilding if she thought she could call Joseline's private parts funky and not catch a beat down. Now, here's where it gets even spicier. Karlissa ain't the first to spill tea on Joseline's hygiene issues. Folks have been out here low-key shading Joseline for not smelling so fresh for a minute. Now, I ain't saying Karlissa was right for being messy and putting her on blast, but Joseline might want to handle that situation instead of fighting everybody who mentions it. Just saying, because let's be real, everybody ain't telling the same lie, okay? So let me break down this funky fiasco between Joseline and Karlissa. because it kicked off just a few days ago on the Auntie T podcast. Now, the hosts were Tokyo Tony, Tia Kemp, and, of course, Karlissa.
I think you're trashy, filthy, nasty, and dirty.
The second Joseline strutted in, you could cut the tension with a knife, especially between her and Karlissa. And baby, Joseline didn't hold back, not one bit. She came straight for Karlissa's neck, calling her a crusty old woman and claiming Karlissa's just pressed because Joseline's got 20 years on her and has done way more in her life than Karlissa could ever dream of. But oh, she didn't stop there. Joseline hit Karlissa where it hurt, throwing out the fact that while Karlissa's son is out here rotting in jail, she's been out here making Zeus Network millions and putting young girls on the map in the industry. As if that wasn't enough, Joseline went in on Karlissa's breath, saying her mouth was stank, and even dragged her for not knowing how to dress child. I mean, sis was reading Karlissa to filth, and Karlissa just sat there taking it like a true champ. Now, y'all know this whole situation was embarrassing for Karlissa, but let me tell you, she wasn't about to let Joseline have the last laugh. Just a few days after that interview went viral, Karlissa hopped on IG Live, ready to spill all the tea. She might not have had the nerve to clap back at Joseline during the interview, but baby, she had a whole lot to say online. And guess what? She accused Joseline of having a funky coupe. Yes, you heard me right. Karlissa said Joseline made the producers edit the interview to make it look like she came for her out of nowhere. According to Karlissa, the moment Joseline walked in, there was a foul odor in the room. But at first, they thought one of the cameramen skipped a bath that day. But after some time, they realized that the smell was actually coming from Joseline's, well, you know, chow. Of course, this had folks buzzing, and plenty of people were saying Karlissa should have kept that same energy when she was sitting right across from Joseline. One person said respectfully, if you've ever been around Joseline, you know this. But it's not tea because Joseline will tell you she doesn't wear deodorant for environmental reasons. So, noting and thinking you embarrassed her because she already knows. Another person said, now that I heard Karlissa's side and I watched the playback of the show, Karlissa was blanking and looking like something funky. LOL. Oh honey, this drama was far from over. Folks started spilling even more tea, saying this wasn't Joseline's first time being called out for being, well, funky. And you know what? They were dragging her, saying she needs to go ahead and get herself together instead of popping off on anyone who dares to mention it. Then, girl, Karlissa really had the nerve to keep the mess going. She slid in with a comment accusing Joseline of snatching a BBL. Yep, she really went there. Karlissa said, they are getting these BBLs and forgetting they hold fun. Baby, the first time this whole mess got aired out was way back in 2017 when Joseline and K. Michelle were beefing hard. Joseline, being the queen of petty, decided to bring up how rapper Uncle Murda had put K on blast, claiming she had a little funk of her own. And get this, Joseline even had the audacity to suggest some home remedies, like she was some kind of expert, telling Kay how to clear up her little problem. Now, even though Joseline was just trying to be shady, people weren't here for it. They dragged her up and down the timeline saying, girl, you only know all these tricks because you're dealing with the same mess yourself. They claimed she was using the same old home remedies to keep things fresh. Fast forward to last year, and those rumors made a comeback when reality star Amber Ali went on Storm Monroe's celebrity gossip show. Amber threw some shade so slick, it was lethal. She gave Joseline props for her body, but then dropped a bomb when she joked that Joseline couldn't be smelling like anything but mop water. And it all started after Storm threw out the wild idea of Amber, Joseline, and Ballistic doing a little three-way. Amber shot that down real quick, saying she wasn't feeling it because Ballistic's equipment wasn't up to par. And Joseline's whole vibe reeked of mop water and fish. Whew, the nerve. Now, I don't know why all these folks feel so comfortable talking about Joseline's business like this, but you know what? She did the same thing to K. Michelle, so folks really ain't coming to her defense now. She's just getting dragged left and right, and ain't nobody feeling sorry for her. And listen, word on the street is Joseline's about to give Karlissa the whooping of her life next time they meet. Apparently, she's mad about Karlissa airing out her business, and she's promising to put hands on her. As usual, people had plenty to say about this, like this one commenter who said Joseline was out here throwing major shade and Karlissa caught every bit of it. One person even said, Joseline's superiority complex is wild. It's crazy to see her treating people the same way Stevie J used to treat her. Whew, the irony, right? Another person chimed in saying, listen, I'm not a fan of anyone on that show, but Karlissa was playing smart. Sis stayed quiet to keep that bag secure. That fat deposit hits her account like clockwork, and honestly, she probably wouldn't be making that kind of money anywhere else for just an hour's worth of work. Smart move. But remember, your coworkers ain't your friends. They should have had your back and stood up for you instead of laughing along with Joseline. Clock in, get that money, and clock out, sis. Now, I gotta know, what do y'all think about Karlissa calling out Joseline for being funky? Do you really think Joseline smells, or are these girls just being shady for the drama? Y'all already know what to do. Drop your thoughts in the comment section down below. And before you go, don't forget to click here and check out this other messy video.